This is my pleasure to be here with you. My name is Ibrahim Farouk. I'm Executive Manager of Bio Rotterdam. This is an experienced company in the field of biodiesel around the world. Started in Jordan, and now we moved to Egypt. These are a lot of things bring us to this potential market. Here after 18 years of working in biodiesel, starting from collecting used cooking oil as a feedstock for biodiesel, producing the biodiesel, making R&D related to production of high quality, ultra clean fuel, and producing SAF, Sustainable Aviation Fuel, HVO. After this 18 years of experience, back again to sourcing feedstock as a biodiesel, as a feedstock for biodiesel. After these years, I felt like it is, at the end of the day, it is a problem of sourcing feedstock. That is why I titled the lecture, the speak in terms of sourcing feedstock for biodiesel production. Great. Basic question here: do we really need biodiesel? Is it a need, or it is just a luxury? It is sort of fantasy. Do we really need biodiesel, or it is just a luxury? What is the feedstock we are speaking about, and what are the main applications of this feedstock? Is it have another application rather than producing biodiesel? This is the third question I will try to answer. And how could we secure the feedstock? Here is, we have like a quotation says ever, master of feedstock is master of final product. This is around all industries, not only biodiesel production, but all industries. And now, after I will summarize my experience as tips and tricks related to biodiesel feedstock collection, and I will reach a conclusion. Now, if I try to answer the question, do we really need the biodiesel, or it is just for sustainability, it is just for like a makeup? Is it a painkiller, or it is vitamins? In terms of medication, is it a painkiller, or it is a vitamin for more healthier life or other means? We have three triggers related to the importance of biodiesel as one of the, how we call it, energy mix, energy security, decarbonization, and the importance of decarbonization of so many sectors, and economy resilience. And here, I can, this is, I can speak more. But in simple words, after this so many changes, fluctuation in the oil prices, how also this is related to supply chain problems, geopolitical problems. Biodiesel is important as for energy security, to be one of the energy mix of each country. Also, when we speak about decarbonization, in simple words, we can say that is, we will reach a point, that is, we will not be able to use petroleum oil. That is because of so many things related to the environment and the destruction of the environment component, like water, soil, animals, and biological diversity. So, in terms of decarbonization, we don't have the choice to decarbonize our fleets, our aircraft, our transportation, and our industries for some. Okay, what is feedstock we are speaking about? When, if I wanted to rephrase this question, we speak about which feedstock is suitable for biodiesel production. This is also very important. We are speaking about 3 tiers, 3 generations. Some other generation, say it generation 1, 2, 3. First generation, it was the introduction of this industry to the world by using the food oils as a fuel. And this stopped by a regulation of World Bank around, I think, 2009, to be stop the competition between food and fuel. It is almost not suitable to take the vegetable oil from food to use it as a fuel. So this part of this type of feedstock has stopped. And the second one is the advanced which is our experience is based on related to used cooking oil, waste vegetable oil, animal fat, cacao, and other non-edible oils like jatropha, camelina, halifine, buckwheat, algae as well, rapeseed. This is also very important seeds. We call it oily seeds, but not suitable for human consumption. Even some countries use it as food, but at the end of the day, it is not suitable for human consumption. And the last is the future, which is generation 3, related to producing microbial oils, high potential and scalable, have the problem of scalability, algae, so many other advanced fields. And I worked in a subject related to synthesizing vegetable oil to produce triglyceride, not triglyceride, it is triacylglyceride, which is suitable for production of biodiesel and not for sure suitable for human consumption. Now, this is very important to know that there is a large gap in supply and the demand of feedstock for biodiesel production. If we speak in Egypt, we have right now three production projects. One for Mana Group, it is Qatarian group, Qatarian investment group. It is 120,000 ton per year production facility in Port Said. And another one which is 70,000 ton of biodiesel in 10th of Ramadan city. And another third project in Egypt, it is 140,000 ton as production of sustainable aviation fuel, which owned by the Minister of Petroleum in Egypt. This is three projects. At least we are speaking about 350,000 ton of used cooking oil or of feedstock, which is required right now inside Egypt, not around the world. So, in simple words, we can move saying that there is like a red flag speaking about a big gap between the amount of supply used cooking oil or feedstock and the required amount by the producer of biodiesel and sustainable aviation fuel SAF around the world and even inside Egypt as an example. Okay. This could be like a bottleneck also again for this feedstock. This feedstock not only competed, have a competition between those people producing biodiesel and sustainable aviation fuel, not only those part of the world, but also we have another world that use this as their feedstock, like soap production, detergent, those people producing animal feed somehow, other people producing car grease, biolubricants. This also depend on used cooking oil, waste vegetable oil, and animal fat as a feedstock. How could we secure it? This is the practical idea I spent half my life supplying used cooking oil. By the way, I forgot to tell you that those samples, this is used cooking oil coming from homes, and this is our other chemicals, and here is biodiesel, and this is byproduct related to biodiesel, which is crude glycerine. All people know glycerine like transparent, but this is crude glycerine, which is only 80% concentration. And those other material is important also, and could be affected by the current situation, geopolitical. This is sodium hydroxide caustic soda, and this is methanol coming from Methanex. We hope Methanex not to increase the price for us. And here I have my colleague Mohammed, one of the best ever UCO collector in Egypt, working with me in so many places. And this is the main idea when we're speaking about this material, which is used cooking oil as a feedstock for biodiesel production, for sustainable aviation fuel production. This is the first strategy for securing larger amount of feedstock. Could be like urban mining, and urban mining, it is like a new introduced term in mining. We have regular mining. You go to and have a wheel and start digging the land, have oil rig, gas rig, and start exploration. And now we have very nice black oil, black liquid material, which is suitable for production of around 14 material, starting from gas, LPG, ending with asphalt or this bitumen and so many things, and diesel, one of those materials. Now we have the facility, we have a strategy of collecting used cooking oil, waste vegetable oil, animal fat, and grease, to use it as a feedstock, as a wheel for production of all biodiesel, biofuel, and as well used cooking sustainable aviation fuel, and the HVO as one of the booming industries right now. This urban mining is to collect, and to collect professionally, to collect in environmental way, not to pollute by residues of UCO, by residue of feedstock. You need to have very nice logistics. You need to also integrate the technology, using technology apps for tracking, for traceability, for carbon footprint, to minimize the carbon footprint, and to save GHG while you are producing, while you are collecting and mining this feedstock for biodiesel production. In our work, we have like a code for people. Those very nice ladies produce and make it cook in their home, we call it household HH. Those people, very important for us. Side to side, we have Horeca, hotel, restaurant, cafe, and industrial companies producing nice food like snacks and chips and these nice foods, fried foods. This is, we name it point of origin. This is, we name it like point of origin. This is very important for us and important for so many related to sustainability. We need to have record for those point of origins. It is important. Side to side, those collection points, excavators. بنشتري زيت الطعام المستعمل الكيلو ب 35 جنيه. I think no one ever in Egypt doesn't hear such word in our streets. And then we have those people, traders and storage facilities, and finally, we have the biodiesel producers in Egypt. If we speak in terms of numbers, we have around 20 million point of origin in Egypt. We have around 500,000 CP points around the country. Now the number will be decreased to 400 traders, storage warehouses related to collecting used cooking oil. By the way, it is a hard job. If you try to imagine the supply chain of collecting used cooking oil, it is very complicated and have a lot of social and economical issues related to not this used cooking oil not to be returned to the food chain again and to be used again as food again. This is one of the most important activities we do, not to make it suitable, not to make it available for those people they don't have any ethics to use it again, to return it to the food chain again. Okay. We have 7 biodiesel production facilities right now in Egypt and 3 under construction. This is another model. I think time is only 2 minutes. Okay. This is another model to agriculture. So many crops which is not suitable for human consumption, human and animal consumption, like jitofa, camelina, halophytes, castor oil, so many. We can use it in marginal, we can agriculture in marginal areas, marginal lands, and this will be retrofit and maximize the ability of producing feedstock for biodiesel production. Also, the problem of water, we use how this is water, non-edible water, non-potable water to make these such crops. And here is the important, at the end of the day, finally, after we collect used cooking oil or waste vegetable oil, or we start a crop, we need to save this goods, these acids from degradation. 1 minute. Okay. And simply, we are speaking an emerging industry in Egypt and the world as well for producing biofuels, biodiesel, sustainable aviation fuel, and HVO as a decarbonization component of the energy mix. Thank you.